Greetings everyone, and Great here with another, keep on to say, Age of Empires Advanced Wars by Web replay, not by Web, Days of Ruin Tiny Wars replay. Spawn on the left side is the blue, the Beast, we got Jeanbat13 YT. Spawn on the right side is the green Snowind, we have Yoshierider. Snowind's of course a custom CO, standard boarding cost, 1 radius, 30, 60, 60. All units at the start of a turn in CO zone gets 1 health recovery, also recovers fuel and ammo. Air units get additional plus 30. Enable forward deploy an infantry or mech to your adjacent to your CO zone. She's effectively a paratrooper specialist with a bit of air resupply. For superpower, you also get a black bomb, as well as all those other effects global. Or you can deploy out a whole army unweighted. However, both the power and superpowers do have the same energy cost, so it's one of those pick ones. The Beast is, of course, technically a custom CO, since the Beast doesn't have, it was supposed to be a no CO variant in Days of Ruin. Same boarding cost, 3 radius, 30, 60, 60. All units in the CO zone get the standard plus 10. Special units, which are infantry, mechs, bikes, recons, and flares, the lighter rating units, get additional plus points in offense. And of course, at the end of their turn in the CO zone on your opponent's property, it will steal that next turn's property immediately. He has both a power and superpower. The first one is meant for more fog of war, also gives the special units plus 2 movement, as well as plus 2 vision and see through hiding. And of course, it applies the rating effect to globally. Or you get the more the rating, especially the more apply the bit more fun version. You get plus 10 global, special units get plus 3 offense, and you steal the properties 3 turn, all properties, your properties, neutral properties, your opponent's properties, steal all the income for the next 3 turns immediately. So you can put your units and your turn units on your own properties, get that money immediately, or of course take neutrals and the opponent properties as well. So let's go and get started. This map is a 3-base map, 1 airport. The airport's on the weak side. The weak side also has quite a bit of turret here, good for defense, like the forest and mountain sides here, so great for defensive artillery. Snowind tends to like to go for an early CO unit, just start getting the forward deploy going, really does help her out. You see that little gear symbol there, or screw, or whatever it is. It effectively means if this icon's on the field at any body basis, it prevents the forward deploying. Because you're only supposed to forward deploy 1 infantry or mech per turn. Double bike. The Beast could be loaded up your recon bike. This map's not bad for a flare either. There's a bunch of infantry that turn, no bike. Does seal the bike there, and we'll take a look at the CO zone. You see there, the infantry got forward deployed from this space here. Yeah, deploy them fast, straight to the meat grinder for the Beast to start raiding. And he goes for a triple bike this turn. Of course, Snowind all areas in her CO zone gets plus 30, so she is more incentivized to be loaded to an air unit. Battlecopters is generally the most common. Seaplanes are particularly fun since you can also resupply herself with fuel and ammo, and health. Of course, not like you can get seaplanes on this map. You gotta be gray fueled. Got a double bike and a flare, so this is gonna apply CO the flare. Did not seal the flare. Tank infantry. It's still a good idea to sometimes seal a tank, because the tank is still a tank, and a max out veteran tank is still pretty nice. With additional plus 10. artillery tank, and forward deploys a infantry unit there. Snowind likes to usually forward deploy mechs because she's probably able to get mechs to frontline pretty quickly. But so far, nobody's deployed a single mech this game. Flare does end its turn on top of the HQ, so maybe on to CO the Flare. Anti-air, mech, and infantry. He does capture the northern airfield. Snowind also has 16,000 banked up, or 16,000 income. The beast is at 19. There's a lot of infantry in there, and which also means seeing the flare, then trying to charge forward. The beast, I think, how big is radius? It was 3, right? Yeah. There's a good amount of targets here. Target rich environment does not get 2 energy from that shot. Missed out on 2 energy there, and that probably was a bit of oversight, I would say. Anti-air, or battlecopter north, and bike a flare in infantry. Does get flared over here. Or deploys another infantry unit there. We do have a mech in the front line. We got the missile. The missile knows where it's at, or knows where it's not. It's a great shot there. You can see the raid. He's got 1,000 extra monies there, and there's another 1,000 there. You can see Snowind's income, while it has 25 properties. Next turn will be 23. The beast has right now 23,000 to spend as well. Tank. Tank and tank. Snowind's starting to make some good advances up here. The beast may want to eye for some artillery to protect this flank. It's that bike twice. It can still be used to raid some monies. Sierra Snowind's income went over to 25,000. Now it shrunk down to 24. The beast is at 53 energy. Pops a superpower immediately. Oh, it's the raid. He's stealing his own property's money. Oh, he stole 5 of his own properties. Up to 44,000. He wants his money now. Steal some more monies there. Steals monies there. Steals monies there. How much money did... Up to 56. He's down to 14,000 income for the next 3 turns. Oh. Bomber, rocket, tank, medium tank. It is... He steals the next 3 turns income immediately, so he's not losing money by doing that, but still. Oh, he's got to calm down for the next couple turns for deploying. Let's see what he does with these extra assets. The missile does pose a pretty sizable threat, though. Not to mention Snowind's missing out on 3 properties for the next 3 turns as well, assuming they don't get flipped. 14,000. Jeez. I don't think I've ever seen that much stolen from yourself. It's my money and I need it now. How close up? Okay, it's out of range. I don't know if you've ever seen those commercials about "It's my money, I need it now." That may be something local when I was growing up. Yeah, I think it was a commercial involving lawyers. Now that tank went into range for artillery. The CO units also in range of the artillery. Infantry, recon, bike, and battlecopter. Looks like the CO unit got hit pretty hard, but luckily it's a flare. It's meant to stay on the back line. Does have this battlecopter revealed now, or yeah, it should be in vision range with its tank. Tanks have 3 vision range, unless it's got nerfed to 2 in Days of Ruin. Nope, you can see it. All you inside, I forgot their vision do get changed. Never remember all of them top of my head. Great shot there. Bomber heading down south for the winter. Does join with the CO unit. Looks like this capturing squad will probably get shelled. This tank could be shelled as well. Artillery, anti-air, infantry. Infantry, battlecopter, tank. As the CO unit was fully surrounded, the infantry did not get forward deployed. The missile gets spotted, the missile gets bombed. This anti-air should have the 6 health next turn, 1 health from the bike, 2 health from the city, though maybe that doesn't stack. I don't think Calder stack with on top of city. But that bomber could receive some damage next turn. Right now the beast's up to 9 energy, nothing too crazy at the moment. I got tank, rig, infantry, and battlecopter. Did get over 6 health. The bomber does get shot down by the 2 anti-airs. Good hits there on that medium tank. Medium tank, anti-air, and forward deployed infantry in there. Snowwind's at 37 energy. Flare head up north, plenty of targets in front of him to get some good power charge going. There's the bike there, tank hits tank. It's the mech there, up to 20 energy at the moment. This recon can strike this recon there, probably will take it out. Mech, flare, tank, battlecopter, recon hits recon. The beast ends turn with 139 versus 98. And those properties are now providing income. Let's get some strikes there. The beast is at 30 energy. There's a lot of targets in front of him. Snowwind's at the 45 energy. The beast could deploy a superpower this turn. Rocket gets a good shot there. Rocket is low on ammo as well. The beast at 35 energy. Does get some good hits there. Snowwind's southern flank has complete collapse. Steals 1,000 monies from this city. And from this city as well. Battlecross is down south. There's a good number of tanks here. Snowwind's about to get her superpower, but there's only 14 energy or 13 energy in front of her, so she will not be able to pull out her superpower this turn. It'll have to be the following. Snowwind's at 58. Snowind now has a superpower available. So next turn she can either deploy a black bomb or forward deploy her entire army. If she does saves money this turn, this wall goes forward deploy an army. Anti-tank, tank, and I think forward deployed infantry. The beast has targets in front of him. He can possibly get a superpower this turn, but looks like he will not. He moves himself at 55 energy. That's a great target for a black bomb. The strike, I think it'll be random, so it'll probably hit the spot with the most value. I actually don't think I've ever seen her deploy the black bomb. And you can see the S there, she did not go the black bomb, she's going for the forward deploy of the army, so they will forward deploy it around herself. Goes for a flare, gets some spotting. Anti-air, takes the battlecopter, 6,000 funds remaining. Yeah, the black bomb would have been a much stronger effect. Of course, that was out in fog of war, she did not see any of that. Forward deployed infantry. And out of base production. Not a great superpower, honestly. Pops superpower, steals money from himself, looks like he's going for another raid. Do know he has 24 properties. Let's see how bad he steals from himself. $19,000 income. 16,000. So 16,000 has 47,000 to spend with bomber, rocket, tank, and recon. Last one was better. Snowwind's at 25,000 out of 26,000 income. Only one of her properties got stolen as well. And the thing is, well, even if she does capture, say, the properties, they won't provide any income until a couple turns later. So it's a form of scorched earth. It's the battlecopter. It's the battlecopter again. Even the HQ's monies were looted there, so command has no funding to command funded staff now, right? Oh, it looks like the tank got in range of the anti-tank. That's not great. The missile is still alive. Hasn't got any shots off, though. Mech, anti-air, and bike. I wonder if he actually saw the missile at one point in time. Can't remember. It's the battlecopter. Now stuff is about to get shelled and possibly bombed. Oh, wait, that is a different missile. The first missile got struck by a bomber, didn't it? Or did it recover all of its health? Can't remember. Battlecopter, forward deploy infantry, anti-air, and tank. The beast can get some good power charge this turn. At the 37 energy. Looks like the rig has fallen back, so probably gonna be a mech there. Bike. Mech and tank. Instead of 158 versus 119. Does spot the tank and will strike the tank. It recovered and did some damage to an enemy unit during the healing too. Got it. I just don't remember My insomnia is still a bit of a problem right now. Another 4 deployed infantry. Infantry and mech. And not mech, rocket and battlecopter. Strikes the tank. Hits the anti-tank with the recon. It went well enough, honestly. Does raid 2 properties. The beast is at 2050 energy. Does not have vision of the missile at the moment. Nor the ATS, so the bomber may run into a trap. Parks the tank next to the anti-tank. That's a bad spot. Yeah, he sees the anti-tank. He attacked the anti-tank. So moving the tank right there was a horrible plan. We do have a duster on the field. Let's say 2 properties could be flipped next turn. Nope. And no. And even no further. Infantry, 4 deployed infantry. And duster down south, that's where all the monies went. Pops superpower again. And this is, once again, another raiding one. Steals money, steals money. Steals money from himself, and from himself again, and from himself again. Mech. Does not steal money immediately upon deploying. Get some good shots there. Tanks can't steal. Does steal another property down there, so that's 16,000, 15,000. Bomber, tank, and rocket. That tank has taken a beating there. That tank goes down. It's that infantry unit there. It was mostly meant to raid that one. So he has right now Snowind's at 24 out of 27 properties for income. So 3 of her properties were robbed. She does have more properties at the moment. But I cannot really tell you the value of income right now. Though the value in the field is another matter. Recon, tank, and battlecopter. May have stolen money there? Was that already stolen? I can't remember. Bomber takes the CO unit, knocking it out. That was probably the original one as well. Yeah, steal some monies there. Rocket hits the anti-air. Hits the anti-tank. Going hamburger, rubble. Hamburglar. That's been a while since I last heard that name. You know, I know very little around McDonald's stuff other than that people just don't like Grimace. Anti-air, bike, and mech. Apparently the mascots for McDonald's never panned out because I was one of those kids who didn't like clowns. Didn't have a fear of them, just didn't like clowns. Clowns just did nothing for me. I just disliked them. Same with class clowns, they did nothing for me either. Tank, and 4 deployed infantry in there. Oh, and this is the vision and movement range. So remember as well, all of infantry and all of us mechs have +2 movement, so they can sprint across land. I don't think I've ever actually really met a mine before, or one that stood out. I've met some of those living statue people. He can steal income from his opponent's properties, but it's only 1,000 and only if it's and not his own. So a normal robbing, not put all the monies in the bags robbing. The missile did get hit, though with the increased vision range to see through hiding spaces, he's able to hunt down stuff. That's one reason why we usually see this power version, but it's definitely fun to see the robbing version. That's the fun version. The more practical one is the vision one and sprinting one. And looks like Snowind has resigned. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.